What's up? Hey guys, let's just talk about it. Hey guys, so I realized that this is kind of a lame setup. The setup is definitely made with a lamp that you can turn to face your way, and I definitely put a blanket over my stairs and sat in front of it because I'm ghetto AF, so I hope you enjoy, even though I'm lame. Thanks. Let's just talk about our day. This is a very rare moment for me. I'm home alone, well, with Malachi, of course, but Tyreek's not home. He's at a softball game, and my sister's at work, so I can finally vlog because I'm vlog shy and I can't do it when other people are around. Sorry about that. But today I just got a little story time for you. Now I know I'm not no Queen Tana, but I'm like her Great Value brand, maybe. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, this is a story of my twin labor. Does that even make sense? This is my twin labor story. So yeah. Wow. My brain just literally like for a second. Well, let me just start back. I wasn't trying to have them early, but I kept walking a lot to try and push them down because I didn't want to have them late. Like, I didn't want to be induced. Being induced is annoying. So I was walking a lot, and that was working. They were pushed down in my freaking pelvis for weeks. And, well, on the 28th of September, I'm gonna die and get married with a freaking hair tie on my wrist. I'm sorry about that. But, alright. But on September 28th, before I went to bed, I ate a little can, like a can. Yeah, I know it's weird, but I ate a can of pineapples, like the little chunky ones. Yeah, I ate a can of pineapples, and I just ate half a can because I wasn't that hungry, but I was hungry. You know what I mean? But so I ate half a can, and I did hear a rumor that eating pineapple can induce labor, but at that point, I wasn't thinking that they were gonna come until like later on in life. Literally, like, I think I'd still be pregnant now. No, I'm just kidding. But I ate half a can of pineapples, and I went to bed. Around, I want to say 11 p.m., I woke up because my stomach was cramping, and I just thought I had to poop. I really just thought I had to poop. Like, I went to the bathroom, I couldn't get anything out, I just peed, but of course, because I'm pregnant with 2 babies in me, of course pee's gonna come out of me. But I went to the bathroom and nothing came out, so I was like, alright, whatever, I'm just cramping. So I went back to bed. Another hour went by, my stomach was cramping again, so I tried to poop again. At this point, I'm like, damn, I'm constipated, I need help, like, call Oprah, Dr. Phil, somebody, I need help, I can't get this shit out of me. So I'm like, whatever, and I slept through it for like at least like another half an hour, not knowing that I was having contractions. So I'm sleeping through my contractions, and I finally wake up because they get worse, and I'm like, damn, I really got like, I'm getting so mad. I'm like, I have to poop and it won't come out. So I'm just going, and I'm sitting on the toilet for like 10 minutes, and I'm crunched over with my big ass belly, crunched over, and nothing is coming. So I'm looking online, and it says contractions, how to know they're real, because I was having Braxton Hicks contractions for a long time, which are, if you've never been pregnant or not a girl and don't know what the hell I'm talking about, Braxton Hicks are fake contractions that come just to kind of like prep you for labor, but they're not as bad as labor contractions, I promise you. But where was I? Oh, but I looked it up and said real labor contractions don't go away no matter what you do. Braxton Hicks, they go away if you stand up, lay down, take a drink of water, run around, I don't know, go play hopscotch, something. But So I walked around my bathroom, I was doing squats, I was drinking water, I was jumping on my little exercise ball. They weren't going away. So finally it clicked. I was like, I'm in labor and I have nothing packed. Nothing at all. Nothing. Well, let me just start off with this. For a while, I kept on having labor scares. I was having fake labor contractions. They felt real, but I wasn't dilating at all. So I was in and out of the hospital all the time. Labor and delivery, they were checking me. They're like, all right, bitch, go home. You're not pregnant. Well, the last time I went, I had this doctor. Not going to say her name. Hi, Bubba. Oh, yeah? Yeah. But anyway, I had this doctor. She kind of told me that I'll know when I'm in labor. I need to stop coming in. Basically being real discouraging, like, we don't want you, bitch, go home. So I was in denial that I was in labor because this doctor scared me away from going into the hospital again and it not being real. So I was in labor for about 4 hours before I actually went in. Around 2 a.m. I called my mom because at the time she had my car and I had no way to get to the hospital other than her. So I called my mom. Yeah, just go ahead and sit in my lap. It's fine. It's totally fine. Alright. But around 2 a.m. I call my mom and I'm like, Mom, I'm in labor. And she's like, sleepy. She's like, huh? And I'm like, I'm in labor. Get over here. She's like, oh my god, okay, alright, okay, I'm coming. And long story short, she was speeding. It was 2 a.m. Chambersburg cops are dickheads, so they pulled her over. So she was a little late because she got pulled over. She cursed out the cop and was like, yo, my daughter's in labor with twins, I gotta go. He let her go because, you know, white privilege. No, I'm just kidding. But he let her go and she came on time. I had nothing packed. I had a tiny diaper bag packed, but I didn't even get to finish packing it. All I brought, see, usually first time moms, they bring their clothes, baby clothes, shampoos, towels, wipes, all that. I went into the hospital with the clothes I was wearing and a toothbrush. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. So my mom picks us up. We were rushing to the hospital. We go in. They put me in a gown. They put me in the little room. You know, the room I was always in. I was used to it. I was like, all right, I know the drill. It's over there. So I go and I'm sitting in a room. They hook me up with all these machines. Babies are doing fine. And she comes in and she checks me. You know, she puts her gloves on and she violates me. Ew! Don't rub my hair tie in your snot. Nasty. But anyways, but she checks me and she's like, yep, you're about 4.5 centimeters, you're in labor. I'm like, oh, it's real this time. So I wait a little bit longer. My contractions start getting hard, like they start kicking in harder and harder. Like my stomach's like, you know what I mean. And Tyreek's just sitting there recording me, like laughing at me because I'm like, whoo, like in pain. What? Awesome. But so then they move me into the room where I'm gonna be giving birth in. Malachi, yeah, talk while I'm talking. It's fantastic. It's great. But anyways, they moved me into the room. They moved me into the room, and I'm sitting there. They put the little gown on me. They get everything ready, and about, I want to say like an hour goes by, and we're still just sitting there. My contractions are still hitting hard. I have no epidural still. Like I'm still going pain-free like medicine ball, so I'm able to get up and walk through my contractions. It's fine. And she checks me and she's like, all right, you're about 8.5 centimeters. It should be coming soon. I think at that point, I'm pretty sure, thank you, they broke my water. So at that point, like, I could burst any second because they broke my water. And Tyreek goes and looks at me and he goes, I'm hungry, I'll be right back. Because here's the hospital, here's Hardee's. So he goes over to Hardee's. Well, he leaves, 5 minutes go by, and she comes in, checks me, and goes, all right, it's time to push. Excuse me? Huh? I was freaking out. I was like, no, my fiance's not here yet. I can't push. Hey, put your pants back on. No, put them up. Do you want to come sit with mommy? It's your snot nose, nasty. What is this? Say hi. You can't wave hi? Then go. Go ahead. Alright, so as I was saying, Tyreek was over at Hardee's. I was about to get ready to push. What do you want? Do you want food? I'll get you some food. Hold on.
Little longer than a few minutes later.
So she says, you're getting ready to push. Tyreek's not there. Blah, 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 blah. No, I'm just kidding. But, I'm freaking out. I'm generally freaking out because she's saying it's ready, time to push. I'm calling Tyreek. He is not answering at all. I think at the time his phone was off, so he could only use it with Wi-Fi. So I'm FaceTime calling him. He's not answering. I don't know where he is at all. And then my mom walks in. She's like, hey, what's going on? And I'm like, I'm getting ready to push. And she's like, where's Tyreek? And I'm like, at Hardee's. So we're both trying to call him. Ew. He's not answering. That was so gross. He's not answering, so we're just waiting. And we're waiting. And I said, can we wait, please? She's like, yeah, but your water's broken, so we got to get ready to go soon. You're at a high risk of infection, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, no, I want to wait. I don't care if I get infected. I want him to be here. So we're waiting, and he texts me, and he's like, are you okay? And I curse him out. I'm like, do you know what we're here for? Like, why do you think I would be calling you at almost, let me think, 5:30 in the morning? Why do you think I would be calling you? And, so finally he calls back and he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm getting ready to push. Where are you? And he's like, oh my gosh, I'm coming up. I'm getting in the elevator now. So I'm like, all right, sweet. Well, the elevator ride is maybe to where I was maybe like a 3-minute thing. She's already prepping, got her gown on, everything. She's like, we need these babies out now. So I'm like, he's almost here. He's in the elevator. He's coming soon, I promise. So Tyreek walks in. All the nurses and everybody, they look at him like, welcome. You almost missed it. Like, congrats. So he gets up and he gets next to me to hold my legs. My mom was on one side. He was on the other. Here, they're holding my legs, looking at my business. It wasn't a good time. They're holding my legs, and I'm getting ready to push, and I forgot how to push. Like, you'd think I would remember this, my second pregnancy. I forgot how to push. She tells me start pushing, and I just start pushing. She's like, no, hold your breath and push. So I'm like, or no, she says breathe in and push. So I go, she's like, no, hold your breath while you push, Sienna. And I'm like, oh. So I'm sitting here with my legs up here, and I'm like, trying to push. And long story short, Avian, my little white boy, Avian came out in 1.5 pushes. Like, it was literally like, like, he came at me. He came flying at me. I could have sneezed him out. Like, that's how fast he came out. He starts crying. I'm like, okay, yay. So we're getting ready for Armani. She's puts the ultrasound on me, make sure he's facing the right way. No, he was sideways. So if he would have came out, he would have came out like this, like arms out, like he wanted to wave. He was holding his brother's foot while coming out, like he was not ready. He needed to get it together, like this was his time. And so she's trying to flip him. So she's holding onto my belly, rolling, like rotating it, trying to get him to flip. And I'm like, ow, because I still have no epidural. Like, they're getting ready to put a spinal tap in me because I might have to get C-section. Well, she's trying to avoid that. I wanted a natural birth. She's trying to flip my stomach, and it's not working. So she puts her whole hand up me. Yeah, whole hand down to her elbows, like up in me. And I, like, you could see it in my belly, like going like this, moving around. And I'm freaking out. Tyreek's looking like shook AF, like he's shook. And she's moving out, like, her arms around, trying to flip Armani, like, with her arm inside of me. Like, it was weird. Like, I didn't know I could do that. Like, you know, you would think, like, pushing a baby out wouldn't make you think about how open you were. But, like, another girl's arm inside of you, like, sign me up for porn, because I got experience. Like, that was crazy. And, so she has her arm inside me. She's trying to rotate him. It's not working. He doesn't want to budge. What are you doing, Malachi? He keeps coming around the corner like this. Weirdo. But he's not budging. He's still sideways. So they're like, all right, get her ready for emergency C-section. Tyreek starts crying. My mom starts crying. I start crying. I don't want to be cut open. I'm terrified. They're putting the spinal tap in me in like 2 seconds. Like, they're getting it prepared. I go numb, and then they roll me off into the room. At that point, I was terrified. Tyreek wasn't by my side. Some weird-ass nurse was by my side, rubbing my... What? Go sit down with food in your mouth. You're gonna choke. Tyreek's not beside me. Some nurse is literally, like, rubbing my face, telling me it's gonna be okay. And I'm shook. Like, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Ma'am, it hurts, because at this point they're like cutting me open, and I'm telling her it hurts. I'm like, ma'am, it hurts. Ma'am, it hurts. Is it supposed to hurt like this? She's like, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'm getting lightheaded. Hi. Go sit down. I'm lightheaded because I'm freaking out so bad. I have really bad anxiety, so I'm freaking out. I'm like, what if I bleed on this table? What if I don't make it? Like, I'm terrified. Well, the worst part that hurt was them trying to pull out Armani. Armani is a freaking fat baby. He is huge. He was 5 pounds only at 34 and a half weeks. So, like, that's pretty big for a baby, I think. I don't know. I have small babies. But compared to his brother, he was a whole pound bigger than his brother. Go sit down. Alright. So the worst part that hurt was them pulling out Armani. Armani is chunky. It took a while for them to get him out. Like, they were tugging, and I could feel, like, not everything. Like, I could feel the minimum amount that I could feel, but it still hurt. Like, I was in tears because it hurt. So then they pull him out. He starts crying, and I'm like, can I see him? And they're like, not till you're in the room. So I start crying because I want to see my baby. I just had him. Like, I want to see him. Well, I didn't even get to see them because they just rushed them straight to the NICU, and I didn't get to see him until after my medicine wore off, until wheelchaired me up, and I wasn't able to see him for at least 3 hours. So I saw Avian. He was so cute and perfect, just a little peanut, like literally a little peanut. I didn't get to see Armani. Well, 3 hours went by. I finally got to see him. They were so cute, so little. I was scared to touch them. Like, I was terrified. Like, completely terrified to touch them. They were all hooked up in machines. Like, I didn't touch them until they were 3 days old because I was so scared. And yeah, that's pretty much my whole labor story. I know it's kind of boring. Well, I don't know. I like to think it's exciting because, you know, Tyreek almost missed it. I didn't know I was in labor. I just thought I had to poop, long story short. and it was a grand time. Like, I love labor. I wish I could do it again, but like without the baby, because I don't want any more babies right now. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of my story. Congrats if you made it to the end of this. I know I'm kind of boring, but you know, it is what it is, bitch. Like, you're the one that picked this story. You're the one that clicked it. And you know what else you should do? You should go and you should kick the like. Kick.
Nana.
Yeah.
Nana.
He calls me Nana. He doesn't call me Mom. He calls me Nana. You want to know why? Because my nieces and nephews, they call me Auntie Nana. Because they can't say Sienna. Or I'll be Auntie Santa. Because they don't know how to say Sienna. So they call me, ew! That was literally disgusting. You looked like a baby bird. He just put that on my lap. Stop! That's gross! Are you gonna clean it up? Nah. Yeah, I know. But he calls me Nana. I don't know why. Well, I know why.
Nana. Papa.
Papa. Yeah. But anyways, I gotta go clean this up. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you want to see more videos of my face, because I'm pretty damn ugly. But my kids are cute, so that's all that matters. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I hope you come back to see more. Follow my social medias, and I'll always follow back. I'm not one of those weird YouTubers that don't follow back, because I get mad. Like Brendan Taylor, follow me back and love me. No, I'm just kidding. I have a fiance. Don't love me, but you can love me a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.
I'm so fucking happy you're around.